Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be talking the Joyo 6-band EQ, which I just talked about the MXR 6-band EQ. Very similar. I'm going to guess that the circuitry is very similar too. We're going to take a listen. Many people know Joyo. They're this Chinese company that makes these pedals that are all, basically copies of something else. Personally, I don't have a problem with that, They're much cheaper. It's a whole different supply chain situation. We can go into that another time. Joyo's products are for the most part decent. Let's give it a listen. Yeah, so these are all even the same EQ bands as the MXR. It's exactly the same. I have another video where I compare the sounds, and I don't think the Joyo sounds as good as the MXR, I will admit that. But, I mean, it's like if you're on a budget, it's notably cheaper, and it's like not that different. Okay, here we go. As in the MXR video, there's a little bit of reverb on my amp. Okay, so here's the I'm gonna flatten it out. Oh, one thing I'll notice, I feel like the sliders aren't as strong on this, but the center detent is easier to feel if you're trying to flatline it. So here's it on, off, on, no difference. It's flatlined. Okay, so let's quickly go through these frequencies. 100. This actually sounds pretty good. It's more distinctive. It's stronger than the MXR in a certain way. 200. 400. 800. 1600. 3200. So you can go back to the MXR video if you want to see some stuff about, like, talk about more what those frequencies represent and what you can do with them. This is really straight up a demo video. It's almost too long already. I'm going to quickly sculpt the sound with it, throw in the muff overdrive, and then we're going to be done. Alright. So take out the 100. Take some of the 32K out. Take some of the 200 out. And boost the 800 and the 400 and a little bit of the 16K. Without it? With it? See, I don't know why, man, because these individual bands sound like they make a big difference, but then all together, it's kind of like, it doesn't really feel like it does that much. Yeah, I'm not sure. Basically, it's just not as good as the MXR. I don't know why. I'm not an engineer, but it's just not. Alright. It's still decent, though. I'm not knocking it. It's a great pedal. Totally decent. Very much cheaper, if that's something you need to get into. You know what? I would rather you get the Joyo and mess around with that than just not get an EQ pedal at all and have no experience with that and no understanding of what EQ can do to your guitar chain. And then, like, maybe in a couple years, get the MXR or whatever. Anyway, that's my spiel about that. Muff overdrive. I talk too much in this, I know. Oh, finally, let me see if I can edit out this hiss. Already pretty good. So that doesn't sound that much worse. I mean, you're not taking out many crucial frequencies, but you're taking out the hiss. So that's one great use of EQ pedals if you don't have a noise gate, or in addition to a noise gate if that's kind of not enough, because sometimes it's not if you've got a lot of different dirt pedals going on. Alright, this video is already way too long for anybody to talk about the Joyo 6-band EQ pedal, so I'm going to shut it off. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time, or you'll see me next time. I probably won't see you.